Agnipath Yojana, transferring defense services with Agnipath. The Indian Armed Forces is a force which excludes glory, courage, and appreciation. It is a group of confident, bold, and sagacious people who would fight and even lay their lives for the country. Hence, there is no doubt that the process of joining the esteemed organization sorry, involves a long and highly competitive environment. Many compete in the process, but only a few are selected to join either of the three sectors of glorious Indian Armed Forces. Understanding the glory we associate with Indian Armed Forces, the Government of India unveiled its new Agnipath scheme for recruiting soldiers across the three services announced by the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on 14th June 2022. The Agnipath scheme will recruit young men and women in the Indian Armed Forces for a short period of time. Understanding the Agnipath scheme. The Union Cabinet of India approved the Agnipath scheme to be a new defense recruitment model that would allow patriotic and motivated youth to serve in the armed forces for a period of 4 years. As per the scheme, the forces will recruit about 4,45,000 to 50,000 personnel below officer rank in the three defense services, that is Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Air Force every year. The soldiers recruited through the scheme will be known as Ogniveers, most of whom will be in service for not more than 4 years. Upon the completion of 4 years of service based on organizational requirement and the policies promulgated by the armed forces from time to time, Agniveers will be offered an opportunity to apply for permanent enrollment in the armed forces. Of these, only 25% of the batch will be recruited back into their respective services for a period of 15 years. Enrollment of the Agniveers will be undertaken through an online centralized system for all three services with specialized rallies and campus interviews from the recognized technical institutes such as Industrial Training Institute and National Skill Qualification Framework. Among others, enrollment will be based on all India all class basis, which means that every Indian, irrespective of caste, religion, class, or religious background, can enroll in it. After an individual is selected as an Agniveer, he or she will undergo training for 6 months and then deployment for 3.5 years. Eligibility criteria for Agniveer. The Agniveer scheme has a specific eligibility criteria which is given below. Aspirants between the ages of 17.5 years and 23 years will be eligible to apply. Educational qualification for Agniveers will be class 10th and 12th, the same as the criteria for regular position in the forces. Agniveers will meet the medical eligibility condition laid down for enrollment in the armed forces as applicable to respective categories and trades. Benefits to Agniveers. The Agnipath scheme came out with a number of benefits that would appropriated to an Agniveer. An Agniveer will be given an attractive customized monthly package along with risk and hardship allowances as applicable in the three services. During this period, 30% of their salary will be set aside under a Sevanidhi program and the government will contribute an equal amount every month and it will also acquire interest on completion of the engagement period of 4 years. Agniveers will be paid on one-time Sevanidhi packages. The Sevanidhi will be exempt from income tax. There shall be no entitlement to gratuity and a pensionary benefits. In case of death, the payout will be over 1 crore, including pay for the unreserved on-served premium. Similarly, in the case of disability resulting during service, 44 lakh based on the percentage of disability, including severity with interest, apart from full pay for the on-served period shall be provided. The Agniveers will also be provided non-contributory life insurance cover of 45 lakh for the duration of their engagement period in the Indian Armed Forces. For those wishing to be entrepreneur, priority under bank loans will be provided. Agniveers will receive priority over many other candidates in various fields, including CAPF, Assam Rifles, and police and allied forces in several states. The Agniveers will be given priority in tangible skills and work experiences in different phases, including engineering, mechanics, law and order. Major companies and sectors like IT, security, engineering have also announced that they will prefer hiring skilled and disciplined Agniveer. During their period of service, the Agniveer will be impacted with various military skills and experience, discipline, physical fitness, leadership qualities, and courage and patriotism. The skills gained by each Agniveer will be recognized in a certificate for a part of his unique resume. Aim of the Agnipath scheme. The main aim of the Agnipath scheme is to make the army a future-ready fighting forces capable of meeting multiple challenges across the full spectrum of conflict for the same. It provides an opportunity to the patriotic and motivated youth with jobs, Java, Jazba in the in them to join the armed forces. Besides this, the scheme will fulfill some other aims and objectives that are stated below to strengthen national security, to cut the increasing salary and pension bills, to bring down the average age profile of the Indian Armed Forces by about 4 to 5 years. The scheme envisions that average age in the forces is 32 years today, which will go down to 26 in the 6 to 7 years. Advantages of the Agnipath scheme. The Agnipath scheme has been devised and appropriately to offer many advantages to the youth as well as the government. These advantages are listed below. Higher skilled workforce. This will lead to availability of higher skilled workforce to the economy, which will be helpful in productivity gain and overall GDP growth. Reduction of a pension bill. The government has allocated or paid more than 33.3 lakh crore in defense pension since 2022. As per army calculation, the savings for the government in this tour of a duty model of recruitment from just one sepoy would be around 11.5. For the army initially proposed a 3-year service model, increase the employment opportunities. Apart from job opportunities in the army, recruit soldiers will get employment in various fields because of the skills and experience acquired during the 4-year services. The central government will likely give preference to Agniveers in regular employment after their 4 years stint. Challenges related to the scheme. The scheme, with many advantages, is not without any challenges or criticism. Various issues and controversies have been raised against the scheme. According to some people, the scheme nullifies the permanent cadres and pension as well as health benefits even after retirement, which may discouraging the youth from taking up the scheme. People have also questioned the training period. According to them, the short training period of 6 months may not be enough to trust Agnivesh with the same kind of task that the current troops can be trusted with. Many veterans have raised concern about turning our armed forces into a short tenure forces, which will hinder the loyalty a soldier has towards the forces. Soldiers may shy off taking risks because they know they have been called up for services for only a short period of time. They may be adverse to risk or bodily harm in the line of duty. However, the infusion of a disciplined, motivated, and skilled Agniveers back into society after military service would be a great asset for the nation, as it will be a win-win proposition. It will have a positive impact on the human resource management of armed forces and thus prove to be very advantageous. However, the government should make sure to address all the queries and worries of the public regarding the scheme.